Welcome back. Summer evening. I could not do but just come out here this evening. I'm hearing cicadas and crickets, and if I look back there behind, I might even catch some fireflies. I wanted us to, if you are joining me, I wanted you to think about how important it is, these attitudes that Jon Kabat-Zinn describes in his full Catastrophe for Living. And I always like to remind myself that there are these 7 essential attitudes. And I'm going to read these, but I want to focus on one today. These attitudes are non-judging, patience, beginner's mind, trust, non-striving, acceptance, and letting go. And today, this is a summer night. What can I say? I wanted to focus on this idea that we are always in the habit of striving. I don't know about you, but I am well aware that there is a sense in me that always wants to kind of get ahead, to compete. And maybe that's true for you too. That sense of striving to be better. Now, actually, there is not a great deal wrong with that. The problem is if it is all that you're doing in your life. And meditation is helpful to recognize, as Jon Kabat-Zinn points out in these 7 essential attitudes. It's important that we don't spend all our life striving. Here is what he says. We spend so much time of our lives doing things and trying to change things. How about you? I know I am. The habit of doing often carries over into meditation, and it can be a real problem. See, I competed myself for a long time. I think sometimes it still creeps in. Well, did I do it as well as I did the last time? And of course, the truth of it is that each meditation is unto itself. It's not about striving to be better. It is to be in the moment, whatever that is. And so he goes on. The ego mind wants to get more of what it likes and wants to get rid of what it doesn't like. Does that sound familiar to you? When it decides you aren't the way you should be, the ego mind even puts on the pressure to change you. This pressure to do and to change is felt as striving or straining to be different, to go elsewhere, or to do something else. The practice of mindfulness involves simply to let that go, paying attention to what is important in this moment. What is important? That's the point here. So there is this sense of allowing yourself to notice when you are judging. That's the very first essential attitude. And it carries over to all these attitudes that Jon Kabat-Zinn describes. So it is just really important. Because you see, meditation is a paradox. That's what Jon Kabat-Zinn, and I kind of have known that for a while. And you too would know this if you have meditated for any length of time, for any period of time. The best way to achieve your goals about meditation, whether it is to control your anxiety, your panic, stress reduction, spiritual growth, personal development, or anything else, is to back off of striving for results, and instead to start focus carefully, it says, on seeing and accepting the things as they are, moment by moment. And that is really meditation in a nutshell. So wherever you are, whatever this moment is, just spend a moment to be in this moment, nowhere else, nothing to do, but to just give yourself a moment to be as things are in this moment. So, as a funny thing that happened, just before I sat down to do this video, a very loud car went by. And I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't be trying to do this outside. But, of course, that's kind of a striving, isn't it? So I hope you enjoy this meditation, and I do hope you take some moments to reflect on this and to give yourself a break, to let things be as they are and not to strive so much, not to compete with yourself. So I hope you're back the next time. It was good to see you, and I'll see you the next time. Goodbye.